Hey guys, welcome back to our channel Get Play Soon. Also, welcome to the episode 38 of Leetcode SQL 50 Challenge. In the Leetcode SQL 50 Challenge, we are solving 50 questions. Out of them, we have already solved 43 questions when we are left with the last topic, only 7 questions. The topic name is Advanced String Functions or Regex, which is nothing but regular expressions or clause. Okay, so these are the 7 problems left in the SQL 50 Challenge. So if you haven't watched the previous episodes, make sure you watch them. Now getting started with the first question that we have, that is fix names in a table. So the problem is pretty straightforward. We just have only one table, that is user table. It has 2 columns, one is user ID and user name. Okay, now we are supposed to write a solution to fix the names so that only the first character is uppercase and the rest are lowercase. Okay, so for example, look at this word. The first character, that is T, is capital letter, A, B, L, E is small letters. So whatever the user names are present in this name column of this table, we are supposed to arrange in like this. First character should be a capital, like this, names. N is capital and rest all are lowercase. And the result should be ordered by the user ID column. User ID is an integer, that is 1, 2, 3, 4 based on the ascending order. Here they didn't mention anything, they said ordered by user ID, right? So it means in ascending order by default. So now let's look at an example. So as you can see here in the users table, we have 2 columns, user ID column and name column. The user IDs are 1 and 2. The name, you can see A is lowercase, L is capital letter, that is uppercase, and again lowercase. Here B is lowercase and OB is uppercase. So we have to change this Alice and Bob as like this. Like A and B here are uppercase letters because these 2 are first letters and followed by the lowercase letters. Now let's see how to do it. Here you can see in the input, whatever columns are present, in the output also we are supposed to print the same thing. So select user ID column, comma, name column. Okay, what is supposed to printed in the name, that we will write again, that we'll look at again. So in the select statement, we are showing 2 columns, that is user ID column and name column. User ID column and name column. From the table, users table, and they also said that we are supposed to order by user ID, right? So order by user ID. If it is descending order, then you have to write DESC. By default, it comes in ascending order. Now let's look at the main part, that is the changing part of this uppercase and lowercase letters. So here, as I already said, this comes under string functions topic. Here we are using 4 string functions, that is concat, upper, substring and lower. Okay, so concat function is a function where you concat 2 strings, A and B. For example, from this part, this one string and this one string, 2 strings we are combining. Okay, that is first letter is uppercase letter, comma, the rest of all the letters comes under lowercase letters. Here we are concating. Concating means A plus B. Like for example, B plus OB comes concating. Okay. Now, the upper function, whenever you pass something in the upper function, that changes into the uppercase. Lower function means it changes into the lowercase. Now, speaking about substr, which means substring function. In substring function, you can see there are 3 parameters. The first parameter is the string that we are going to change. The second parameter is the index. Generally in arrays we use 0 based indexing, but in strings here we are using 1 based indexing. So when I put 1 here, it goes to the first letter. Okay, the last parameter that we usually use is length. So now let's see how we are changing from this to this, now that you have understood what are the functions we are using. Now first, the first letter should be uppercase, right? So upper of substring, name is a column name. Okay, so it goes to each and every row and takes a value. So name, comma, index 1. As I already said, indexing starts from 1 in the case of strings. So first letter, comma, length, that is equals to 1. What are we doing here? We are taking A here and changing into uppercase. We are taking B here and changing into uppercase. So A become uppercase, B become uppercase. Now speaking about lower, the rest of all the letters. So name, again this column, the values in the column will be selected, comma 2. 2 is indexing, and from 2 to, we don't have to mention how many length, because sometimes it is just 2 letters, sometimes it is 4 letters. We don't know from where to where. That's why we'll just give the starting index. So starting index is 2. That is L in this case and O in this case. We don't know the range. Depends on the word, depends on the name. But here, why are we giving the length? Because we only want that first letter. We don't want any other letters. That's why we'll start with 1 index and we'll end at 1 only. Okay. Now that we have changed the uppercase and lowercase separately, that is the first letter separately and rest of all the letters separately. Now we will use concat to merge the first letter plus remaining letters. So this is how we change from this to this. I hope you understood this video. I hope you understood all the 4 functions. I hope you understood how we have ordered by. So if you have any doubts, make sure you comment below. Thank you so much for watching till the end. We are just left with 6 more problems in the Leetcode SQL 50 challenge. So please stay tuned and complete this challenge and earn this patch. So thank you so much. Bye bye.